What is going on, guys? This is me, Chimpanzee45, and I'm back today with the first episode of a new series on Ultimate Team called Buying British. Now, I just want to quickly apologise about not uploading over the last few days, but we've had a German exchange student round, and they only left yesterday. They were staying in the front room, so that's the PS3 out of bounds, and I've also had a ton of college work to be getting on with. But anyway, more about this series. Basically, it's an Ultimate Team Road to Glory, but the rule is that any player I buy has to be British. The league doesn't matter, but it's all about being British, so that's English, Scottish, Welsh, or Northern Irish. Is that how you say it? I don't know, but basically that is how it goes. So you can see there that, as per usual, our starter pack is a ton of shit, but we managed to build up to that team with 44 chemistry, and we go into our first game, and the matchmaking screws us over completely. Look at that, 7 out of the 11 players gold, the other 4 bronze, but all with decent chemistry. But that doesn't deter us, and we take the lead. How's about that for a great finish from Murg, who is a left midfielder on 31 minutes. Unfortunately, though, we will have to sell him as soon as possible. Now, obviously, in the starter pack, you're not going to get all British players, but as soon as I buy players, I will just be replacing the non-British ones first, and then we'll upgrade the squad as and when. And how's about that for a lucky own goal for us, which gives us a 2-0 lead. Now, this guy was actually pretty good, but I think I was actually really impressed with the team and with this guy in particular, Howl. I think that's how you say it. And what about that for a great finish to give us a 3-1 lead? And that was sort of 81 minutes, as you can see. Going into the last few minutes, they get a goal from Wendell, or Vendel. I have no idea how you pronounce that. But again, Howl comes to the fore. And what about that for a finish? An absolutely brilliant goal. And that was enough to give us a win. Now, we go into some, not trading, but we go into some buying because there's no selling from me, but we're looking for a left midfielder, and we find this guy, Nathan Craig, Welsh. I could have bought Craig Bellamy, but I just wanted to, I didn't want to skip straight on to goal because I felt that would kind of be a bit of a cheap way out. So we build the chemistry up with Nathan Craig, the left midfielder, and we also look for a striker. We find a Scottish striker there. You can see Milne. I think that's how you say it. I doubt it's Milner, but we're going to call him Milne anyway, and he goes straight into our team. So that is how the team is looking going into the second game. Now, the matchmaking for the second game was slightly kinder to us, and you can see there that he's got a pretty decent team with 73 chemistry, and it looks as though he's going for that Scottish slash SPL slash Scottish League link. But you can see our first goal comes from our new signing Milne, and unfortunately we give away a penalty. None of the action really came until the last 10 minutes with the goal on 81, and then their penalty, and he scores, and that was a real hammer blow right at the end there with Scarioni. And how's about that for an insult, running around our keeper, dick. But anyway, we move on to the final highlight of the game, which unfortunately is a goal that we concede, and Amond, I think that's how you say it, scores. But we go into this final little bit of trading, and we look for a central midfielder, and we find this guy, Ward from Crystal Palace. He looks pretty good. He's 68 rated, and so we add him to our squad. We also go for another Welsh player, another Welsh centre-back, and we add him, and we find this guy, Wilson, a right back from Huddersfield. So that is the end of today's episode, guys. That is how our team is looking. Decent chemistry, average rating, a couple of silvers, but mainly bronze. And yeah, that's the end of today's episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.